Teachers, what's the funniest way a student has ever tried to cheat on a test? So it was just a regular test day in my history class. Everyone had their heads down working, and the classroom was dead silent. I figured I'd take advantage of the peace and organize some papers at my desk. Then about halfway through, I started hearing this weird humming sound coming from the back corner. It wasn't normal humming. It sounded like someone was trying to tune into a radio station. I look up and see Tyler, not the brightest kid in class, just staring at his test paper with his eyes closed, humming these random notes. No answers written, just sitting there making these musical sounds. So I walk over, and when I get there, I ask him, "Tyler, what are you doing?" Without opening his eyes, he goes, "I'm downloading the answers from Wikipedia through my brain's Wi-Fi connection." I blink. "Your brain's what?" He opens his eyes, completely serious, and says, "My brain has Wi-Fi. I'm connecting to Wikipedia right now, but the signal's kind of weak in here." At this point, I'm trying not to laugh. And the humming? That's me adjusting the frequency to get better reception. I almost had the answer to question 15, but then someone's phone interfered with my signal. I tell him he needs to stop humming, or I'm giving him a 0. He looks genuinely frustrated and goes, "You can't just disconnect me mid-download. I'm at 67% on the Revolutionary War section." Honestly, I was so curious about where this would go that I let it slide. For the next 30 minutes, Tyler continued downloading answers. He'd hum for a few seconds, write something down, then hum again. Sometimes he'd shake his head and mutter, "Come on, stronger signal." When the bell rang, Tyler confidently handed in his test and said, "Thanks for the Wi-Fi password, Mr. Johnson. Same network tomorrow?" I never gave him any Wi-Fi password. The next day, I handed back the graded tests. Tyler got a 12 out of 100, literally one of the worst scores I'd ever seen. I put his test on his desk and said, "Looks like your brain's Wi-Fi needs an upgrade." Tyler examined his grade, then looked at me seriously and said, "Yeah, I think someone's been stealing my bandwidth. I'm switching to 5G next test." He failed my class, but his confidence was unshakable.